Hey guys, welcome to DevTech Finance. In this video, we would be learning about hypothecation, pledge and mortgage. This video is a part of credit management module, so I recommend you to watch other videos related to this. Let's start with the introduction. Banks generally charge security on asset against loan to be lent to the borrower. These charges could be in form of mortgage, pledge and hypothecation. So in simpler words, whenever you take loan from bank or financial institution and that loan is a riskier loan because it is involving longer term duration or it is involving huge amount of money, so banks generally would ask you to keep any asset as security to them, as guarantee to them that you will be making the repayment and you will not default on loan EMIs. So for that reason, you keep your asset as security security to the bank to take the loan, and these securities could be created in form of mortgage, pledge and hypothecation. So we would learn about the differences in all these three and what exactly this mean. Now bank keep these assets as a security so that they will be able to sell the same in case you default in repayment. So this is one of the reason, but in case you are not defaulting, that would be safe, and how and with whom the possession of those assets will lie would depend on the type of charge created. So either in the form of hypothecation, pledge or mortgage. So let's see what exactly these three means. Hypothecation is used for creating charge against security of movable assets. The possession of security remains with the borrower itself. Thus, in case if the borrower defaults, the bank will have to first take possession of security and then sell the same for recovery. So the main thing is that whenever you are keeping security in form of movable assets, so assets like vehicles are movable, whereas assets like house, factories, those are immovable assets. So whenever you are keeping those assets that are movable as security, the term called hypothecation will be used. Here the possession will lie with the borrower itself. So even if you are keeping it as security, as long as you does not default on your repayments, the possession will be with you and you will be the owner of that security. So in case you default, the bank will first have to take possession from you through legal proceedings, and then he could sell the same for recovery of the loan. So the best example suited here in hypothecation is car loan, because here when you are taking car loan, the car is kept as hypothecated movable asset as security to the bank. However, you are the owner and you are having the possession of the car, so you would be using that. Only in case you would be defaulting, the bank could take the possession and sell your car for the recovery. Now let's see what is pledge then. Pledge means delivery of movable assets by borrower to the bank as security against loan payment. So does it sound same? Because pledge and hypothecation both are dealing with the movable assets. So what's the difference? So the difference over here is that in hypothecation the possession is with borrower. However, in pledge you are passing on the possession to the bank. So to take loan, here you are giving the possession. Here you won't be the owner of that asset anymore. So you are giving the possession to the bank till the outstanding amount is repaid, till you have repaid all of your loan, till you have paid all of your EMIs. The possession, the owner of your movable asset would be the bank, and in case you have paid all the amount, you can take it back. You can take the possession back. In case of default, thus here the bank can exercise the right to sell the asset without taking your permission, because you already have pledged that asset. So the best example suited here is gold loan, because whenever you are taking gold loan, you are pledging gold, and for that you are taking loan. So gold possession would lie with bank itself. Now coming to mortgage. Mortgage is security charge on immovable assets. So this is the difference over here. In hypothecation and pledge, we saw that we are keeping movable assets as security, but in mortgage, immovable asset as a process of securing the loan recovery. The possession here also lies with the borrower. And the best example we can give is housing loan, because whenever you take housing loan, the home for which you are taking the loan, the home which you are building, that would automatically be as mortgage to bank and financial institution, but you would be the owner and the possession would lie with you till you make all the repayments. Now let's see in brief the differences which we talk about in hypothecation, pledge and mortgage. So asset type, in hypothecation it was movable asset which we kept as security. In pledge it was again movable asset, but in mortgage it was immovable asset. Possession in hypothecation lied with the borrower. In pledge we are passing on the possession to the bank or FIs, so that is with lender. And in mortgage also the possession lies with the borrower itself. Now what happens in case of default? So only when default happens, till there is no default, all the assets are safe to be passed on to borrower. However, in case of default, in case of hypothecation, bank could take the possession from the borrower through legal proceeding and then could auction your asset to recover the loan. In pledge also, because you have already given the possession, the bank owns the legal right to sell your asset to recover the outstanding debt. Now in mortgage, bank seizes the asset in case you are defaulting even after many warnings given and all, and you have defaulted on huge amount of your EMIs, then bank seizes the asset and auction it to recover the loan amount. Now best suited examples in hypothecation could be car or inventory of goods in terms of working capital loan, car when you are taking any car loan. Pledge could be loan against gold loan, which you are taking loan against shares, so you are pledging your shares and you are taking loan in spite of that. So gold and shares could be example of pledge loan, and here house and factory could be the example of mortgage, because these are immovable assets and the possession would lie with the borrower itself. So thank you for watching. This was all for this video. Do like and share my videos. Subscribe to my channel DevTech Finance. Thank you all.